Tam fam, please welcome our amazing guest, Eva Longoria and Zoe Saldana.
Air hugs, air hugs.
Air hugs. I ran out of breath, all those titles and all those accomplishments. Congratulations on this. It's incredible. Eva, I got to talk about it. Gordita Chronicles translates in Spanish, means chubby, loosely based on the creator of the show's life, and it centers around this adorable family. When you first saw the pitch or heard the pitch, Eva, did you know this was a winner?
Now, I'm going to let Zoe start because she's the one that wrangled me into
right,
this.
Right, she called you. Zoe called Eva on this one.
Yeah, my sisters and I were approached by HBO Max and Claudia, who's the creator and a producer of the show, to join forces with them. She's a Dominican-American woman, an amazing writer. Her experience is very similar to our experience. And I feel like my sisters and I have been waiting for such a long time to have a Dominican-American sort of show, like, about us, about our specific, Latinx culture. And it was so important to us. So obviously once we came, to be a part of this, then the next step was trying to find that director that was going to, bring the pilot to life and bring in their energy. And Eva, once we spoke to Eva, she just felt like there was nobody else but Eva that could do this.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Zoe said, babe, will you? And I said, yes. And I didn't even know what it was. And I got pulled into the most beautiful Dominican family from Zoe and Claudia, Diana Maria, our star, Cuckoo, but there was like this beautiful understanding of the Latino culture that I think needed to be brought out. And Zoe and her sisters and her production company were like adamant. They were like, this is what we want. This is what we need. And I think that integrity and consciousness is not very common in Hollywood. Yeah. So I was honored. I was honored. And the train was moving when I came on, and I ran and jumped on. So I had such a beautiful, beautiful time directing these amazing actors and working with Claudia and our showrunner, Brigitte, who are just amazing human beings. And then had a story to tell.
Well, at the center, and by the way, when I watched it, it gave me all the feels of great family shows, from Modern Family to Wonder Years, because at the end of the day, it is about family, but also the appreciation of culture weaves so beautifully and effortlessly in this. I was thinking about the two of you because you both are can't stop, won't stop working moms. Between the two of you, you have 4 boys. Zoe, you have your 7-year-old twins, Bowie and Sai, and then Zen, who's 5. And you talk about teaching the boys the importance of that work-life balance, if that even exists, but also the appreciation of culture and family. When you were reading the scenes and watching all of this, did it remind you, to your point about you and your sisters, and why family TV connects in the way it does?
Oh my God, of course. I growing up in a single family home, because after my father passed away, and we were very, very young, my mother was by herself in a 2-bedroom apartment in Queens, New York, and TV was her babysitter. My mom owes a lot to the 80s and the content that was created, from like Sesame Street to the Cosby Show and Family Matters and Give Me a Break. And that's how, we were able to see and find representation however way we could, and feel familiar, feel normalized, feel represented. But I do believe that, with all the adversities that we are having to face in today's America, we are still in a much better place when it comes to representation in media for its people, by its people, than we ever have been. So,
well, that's because of people like you and Eva. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
Both of you are history making in multiple categories. As I named all of the things that you've accomplished, your presence in TV, on camera and behind the scenes, because people think the magic happens by what you see on the camera. The power is behind the lens. The power is with the production company. And that's what you both have. Eva, your son is 3 years old now, Santiago. I just eat up all the pictures that you guys post of the kids.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you think about the content that you're creating and that you get to take him on set and he sees mommy do this work, how does that make you feel?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, amazing. He's been on every set since he was in my belly. I was directing, 8 months pregnant, and then I was directing breastfeeding. And then I was directing, when he was in a little walker moving around. And the last thing, when I was directing this movie, he kept going, and action. And running around the house going, cut,